at the lot. Tony fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box.
What's poppin'? What's good? It's your girl Triniteigh, aka Triniteigh Zariah, and you are watching Triniteigh's channel, period. So, before we get into the actual video, I'm aware that my hair looks an absolute mess. Like, look at this. It looks so freaking terrible. This is just like hanging, and then my hair up here is like shrunk. Like, it's just, I waited too long to like detangle it and refresh it. So we're just here looking a mess. Can't believe I'm going on YouTube like this, but this is the raw, uncut version of me. Like, this is what my channel is. Not gonna fake it for no one. Okay. Oh, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. For a return subscriber, thank you for joining as well, period. Let's just get straight to the video because I can't be looking like this for too much longer. Okay. I like to put on gloves because, oh, my hair looks so terrible. I like to put on gloves when I'm doing my hair because I don't like all that stuff under my nails. Because no ma'am. Y'all, I got some stuff to talk to y'all about because I'm so hurt. As you can tell by the title, yes, my senior year is over. No, it was not supposed to be over. Like, y'all just don't know. But I'm finna tell y'all. So I'm putting this on my neck because I absolutely hate the feeling of water dripping down my neck when I'm doing my hair. Like, I just can't stand it. Oh, this is the reason why I'm wearing this shirt, because I'm dedicating this video to my senior year, which was at my school. So I'm taking some water and I'm finna put some of this Cantu in it. So in my last video, I know I talked to y'all about saying I hope that they didn't cancel school for the rest of the school year, where I say they did. Unfortunately, they did cancel school for the rest of the school year. Literally ever since I heard the news, I've been sad. I've cried every day. I cried today. I cried earlier. I was watching Sweet Life on Deck. I watched Sweet Life on Deck earlier, and let me tell y'all, I was watching this episode of Kirby graduating, and literally I was like, that was supposed to be me 2 months from now. Now it won't be me. Like, it's just so sad. Yeah, y'all, I'm just so hurt. Like, I have waited on this moment, and I know the seniors that stays in the state feel the same way, or anyone else who was supposed to graduate in May, and now that won't be happening. So I have, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just feel bad for all of the seniors. Like, I have waited for this moment because, you know, when you start school, whether you start pre-K, I went to Head Start, which is pre-K. I've been in school for what, 13, 14 years, whatever. And for me to get to this point where I'm almost done, 2 months away, not even 2 months, like a month and a half away, and you tell me that I reached this point and I can't even graduate, like, that literally hurts me. It was like it's so devastating. This hasn't happened to no one else in history, as far as like a disease canceling school for the rest of the school year so you won't be able to graduate. Like, it's just so sad. Like, what type of stuff? I just don't get it. But I will say that when Ebola was around, because this was around when, you know, another presidential election had happened. I don't know what year that was, but anyway, when Ebola was around, did they cancel school? No. Did class of 2016 or whatever year Ebola was around, did that class get to graduate? Yes. Like, it's just so devastating to me because why are we, like, not able to graduate? And think of this, I really feel for those who, and this is me included, those who really worked hard their whole senior year. Like me, my overall goal in school was to receive straight A's. I have never received straight A's before, but my senior year, guess what I did? Made straight A's. I made straight A's this whole year. I just worked so hard this whole year, had goals for myself, like academic goals, and I was like meeting them, and like, cause a lot of my goals was to make like A's on tests so I could keep all my straight A's, and I met those goals. Like, it's just so sad. And like, you know, at the end of the year, before, like a week before graduation, you're supposed to have senior week or whatever, we all was planning on to have senior week, and you know, obviously that's not happening. So now, like, school's gonna have to refund seniors money, and it's just so sad. Like, you could just hear how sad I am. Like, this literally feels like a dream. Like my friend said, it just don't feel real. It honestly don't feel real. I don't know what this, like, it's just, it really does feel unreal. I can't describe it. And then for these, like, knuckleheads out here, it's a lot of juniors that are making posts like, oh, we get to have 4 months of summer vacation, we're seniors now, and oh, 2020 need to shut up being crybabies and all of that. Like, y'all better humble yourselves, because what if they never find a cure? What if this is our new normal? What if this is how our life's supposed to be until, you know, God call us home? Like, you never know. So what if this disease causes, what if it lasts for a couple years? What if it causes y'all to not graduate or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would just humble myself if I was them, because this stuff is not no joke. And they all making all these jokes and being petty, like people down here and just people over the world. I just be seeing jokes and stuff. I'm just like, okay. Humble yourself, sweets. Way before, like, school was canceled, like, and they was making jokes when the disease first came out. They was like, we was gonna have to graduate on Google Classroom and Skype and all of that. But now, like, I know, like, some people probably watching this laughing, but now that's what they was actually talking about doing. And I'm just like, come on now. No, like, what in the world? Yeah, my tips, if you're gonna use a comb to detangle your curly hair, be very, very gentle and start from the bottom and just work your way up. Y'all, I'm so sad because they was making news reports that school was going to be canceled for the rest of the year. And this is way before, like, the way that the news reports were coming, you would have thought that, like, okay, they officially made it official, no more school for the rest of the year. But they had a meeting yesterday, which was Wednesday, right? Because today's Thursday, yeah. And it's official that they went on and said that school's going to be canceled for the rest of the year. And what juniors don't understand is that this is setting them back. It's setting the seniors back. It's just, and I don't know what they're going to plan on doing for us seniors as far as, like, around the world or whatever. But especially, like, where I live, like, I don't know what they're going to plan on for us to do. Honestly, I don't want no graduation if it can't be planned on the day that's supposed to be held, and which now that's not going to happen. No senior, which I'm not even worried about senior week no more. I really just wanted to graduate, honestly. But now that none of that is happening, just give me my diploma, and it's just time to start our lives early. I'm just so sad, like, seriously. But anyway, aside from that, today I was very productive. I want to take a thumbnail. I can take a thumbnail so y'all can see the difference. Like I was telling y'all, today I was very productive. I drove today. What else did I do? So I drove, came home. I told my mama that we needed to finally put in our lights. We put in our lights. Like, we put in our lights in front of the house that's like, what is it for? I don't know. They're just lights that come on at nighttime. So we got those put out, our brand new ones. Did some basically like housework, but well, outside housework, if that makes sense, which was fun. It's so hot. We already I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got a tan a little bit because we was outside. We wasn't even outside for that long, but we both got tan. What else did I do? Did some more stuff like as far as inside the house, and washed my clothes. My clothes are on my bed right now. One thing about me, I hate putting up clothes. But basically, I said all that to say I recommend everyone to, even though we're quarantined and everything is like limited, everything is shut down, I feel like we should all still be productive, especially around the house. Like, I know it's something that we all need to do, like around, whether it's like around the house or in our lives, like study, read, do some work. It's something that we could all be doing instead of just being on our phones or be like, oh my gosh, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Like, I just be finding stuff for me to do. And honestly, this whole quarantine, because I'm a homebody, I'm an introvert, I haven't been bored. Like, I really, really haven't. I've just been chilling. I've been watching Disney Plus, so I've been watching Sweet Life on Deck. Just watching childhood shows. I don't know, cause I found y'all. Oh my god, I'm not big into zodiac signs and all that, cause I really don't believe in all that. But some stuff do be accurate. I gotta give it to them, whatever, you know. So it was like that Cancers love watching childhood TV shows, and this other Cancer that I know, whenever I ask that person what are they doing, they be like watching, basically like watching like an old like Disney movie or some type of like throwback show that we used to watch as kids. And I'm just like, yeah, that meme that I saw was so true, because I stay watching childhood shows. I don't know, I just like reliving, I don't know, on childhood shows. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling. And honestly, if I'm just being real, I'm not speaking on nobody. I'm not even like, I'm not mad. I'm just speaking my truth. But like, this quarantine is really showing people's true colors, because like me, I'm not pressed about no text back. It's just that we all be on our phones. And so if I don't hear from you for hours, but you're watching my stories, and like you're watching my social media, but you haven't replied to me, like we're all on our phones. There's literally nothing to do as far as like, oh, I'm at work, because all these workplaces shut down. And it's just like, there's like no excuses. So for you to just straight up ignore somebody, and then like people be blowing up my phone, I'm like, no, you ignore me, I ignore you. Like, what? We match energy over here, babe. So what you want to do? Literally, like, this quarantine is showing people's true colors. Like, okay, so you're ignoring me on purpose, because I know you see me text you and you're watching my stories. I bet you when this video come out, I bet you, nobody specifically, just in general, but I bet you my phone gonna get blown up with texts. I just hope that y'all all stay safe. Please pray for me, because I am really hurt. Like, but literally, y'all, like my whole senior year just stripped away, taken away, gone, like never to return. Like, wow, it's just not gonna be the same no more. I don't know what, like, when school does reopen up, what their plans are gonna be, but it's definitely not gonna be the same. That's all I know. This is literally all my classmates have been talking about. Like, oh my gosh, we're here. It's our year, da 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 da. And now it's over with. Now we're getting to the part that y'all waiting for. Yeah, my hair is getting so long. I'm just so grateful. Like, when I cut it way back in, I think it was September that I cut it. My aunt cut it, but you know what I mean. Cause she does hair, but anyway, literally the best decision of my life. My hair has been so much better. It's honestly, like I said, it's getting really long. Of course you can't tell because shrinkage and all that, but it's really getting like so long. Love that for me. First of all, I'm gonna start off with this right here. I don't know how long this video gonna be. I might cut a lot of footage out because I don't like my videos be super long. See, my hair soaks up water so fast. Like, I just don't understand. I want this to kind of be like another chit chat video with y'all, kind of like an update video while I did my hair, but I don't know how that's turning out, honestly. I like to make sure that the product is evenly distributed. I used to do it where like I would continue to section off my hair, but honestly I don't like all that product in my hair. It weighs my hair down. But when I do, like y'all seen it how it was looking in the beginning, when I need to moisturize it real good, I will. My hair works better when I have water on it. Honestly, because I remember, like, my mom, she just told me too that, like, my hair works better when I braid it. So, which is true. It works, like, when I braid my hair, it comes out looking great. So, I don't know. I may braid it real quick. I'm probably do that, like, after I end the video, because, Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my hair. This is how it turned out. I'm finna braid it though, like off camera. But this is how it turned out, just in case y'all was wondering or wanting to see. Y'all remember how it looked in the beginning? Terrible. Now it looks all good. But anyway, dang, I'll try not to be country. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hopefully it wasn't boring. I am finna finish my hair. Like I said, please pray for me. Please pray for class of 2020. Also, I have a message. Hold on. Gotta apply my lip gloss, of course. If you are a senior out there and you still have school, please do not take that for granted. Just like enjoy it. If you still get to graduate, if you still get to have prom. Me, I wasn't going to prom, but I still feel for those who planned on going, who paid for prom, who now can't go to prom. Please don't take it lightly. Enjoy it. Don't be one of those types like, I'm so tired of school. And because literally all of us, we were all saying the same thing, like, we're tired of school, we're tired of waking up and going to school, Now there's no school at all and we're all looking crazy. There's a lot of people on my phone texting me like, wow, school's really over with and all this extra stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, buddy. Like, we were all talking about how tired of school we was, and it's just like the irony of that, of us being so tired of school. Now we're left with nothing. So my advice to those who are still in school, finish out strong. Just finish for those, if you're like a kind-hearted person, finish for those who no longer have school. I'm not keep touching my hair, I'm sorry. Please don't take it lightly. Enjoy it, and just this is bothering me. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Please send words of encouragement to me and to like this class of 2020 who, you know, won't be able to graduate. This is so ridiculous. Like, I can't. But anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye. Okay, bye.